Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, both and neither, welcome to that time of the week we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I'm your never humble host, Eric Sizemore, joined by my beautiful co-host from South Canada, currently occupied South Canada, Quiet Michael.
Hey Eric, it's worse than it seems.
And coming to us from the cornfield, just 2 clicks to my northwest, Andrew Teedy.
I was going to say something funny, but that's just depressing, Michael.
And we're going to have more depressing stuff for you. But first, a patented, trademark, copyrighted, absolutely essential part of every single... Stop making me laugh! You know it. You love it. I'm talking about the depressing news.
Number one.
It actually is depressing. I can't believe this. A man lunged at Ilhan Omar. The president decided that for the Winter Olympics in Italy, he's going to send over ICE as bodyguards. And the Milan mayor has said, don't send over a militia that kills people to the Winter Olympics. The fuck is wrong with you? So that's fun. Meanwhile, the ICE chief, the acting ICE chief, seen here, Todd Lyons, has to face a federal judge up there in Minnesota on Friday. He's got to personally appear in court because the judge says that the authorities have failed to comply with dozens of court orders in recent weeks. And he would very much like to hear him explain why he is not in contempt. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's kind of cool. The judge did some stuff, man. I talked about Elon here. 2 Republican senators have called for Kristi Noem to resign as DH secretary. And other people in the Congress are saying, and if you don't resign, we're going to impeach you. So that's pretty cool. Cosplay Barbie. What's she going to dress like on today's day of impeachment? It'll be fun. Could be Firewoman. Could be Ice Agent. She's Cosplay Barbie. Kristi Noem has all kinds of great outfits there. In other good news, Greg Bovino lost his job. You remember Greg Bovino from such famous hits as wearing an SS greatcoat, like on purpose, custom made, just to be a complete and utter prick. So Bovino has lost his job and is leaving Minneapolis, which means we won't get any more great scenes like this as we see Bovino surrounded by some moderately tall men, making it apparent that he is smaller than Tom Cruise. And Lily Benny Pooh says they move in this formation to deter medium to large birds of prey from carrying off Bovino. Poster Carrie Jones, Tom said so. Those off he goes, and there's a little bird emoji. So he's left Minneapolis.
Today I heard a protester say, we know they got rid of Bovino, but we still have all the regular sized Nazis here.
Dude, he is a pint-sized little punk. If you haven't gone to my Facebook page and seen, there's a great cartoon there all about him getting that custom SS coat. He is a real schmuck. And when he made the announcement from the regular sized podium, this tiny, tiny man looked just like this.
Nano Nazi.
He's a very small man. I think he'd probably be taller if he wore his gnome hat, but he decided not to. So anyway, Bovino's gone, and we're not going to get to share any more of these delightful images of his very petite size, or any comparisons to his tiny mutated midget mushroom. Just say, not going to be able to do that anymore. Hey, SV Date posts, how can you tell we have an unaccountable secret police force that answers only to Trump? Well, this person has still not been identified. And we see the gunman, the ICE agent. What I don't even know. There's not a weak enough word for what these jackasses are doing. It says, in a real police force, that piece of information, his name, would have been released in the very first incident report. but they're not a real law enforcement agency. They're terrible. Hey, in good news, Mojo Wire tells us that Letterboxd users are swarming the Melania documentary with amazingly mean reviews. And, and I did see some winners there, and I thought I copied them, but I only have so much time to prep for the show. Here we go. Here's some of the best ones. I really don't care. Do you? Half a star. Uh, abolish ICE. Release the Epstein files. All caps. LOL. No. And finally, I heard all of her lines are taken from a Michelle Obama documentary.
No.
That was really good. So Jeff Bezos' $40 million bribe of the Trumps is a flop, and that's fun. Meanwhile, ICE's net approval rating during Trump's term has dropped to negative 27 points, which you would think is really low. But the Epstein files are polling at negative 39 points, and Greenland is polling at negative 40 points. So somehow people are more ticked off about Greenland and Epstein than ICE. But, whatever. Take whatever progress we can get. It's moving down. Now I found this one. This headline is "Peaceful protester," in quotes, bites off a federal officer's finger during Minneapolis unrest, the Department of Homeland Security says. And there's a picture pixelated out with a bloody finger on some officer, and there's some other ones that have a photo of a finger in a jar. But mostly I came for the comments because I don't think this is a real story. Anyway, it was only on a few right-wing websites, but everyone was just commenting like, well, what was his finger doing near her mouth? And I said,
Valid.
well, what was the finger wearing? Yeah, I like that one too. Here we have another survey from it's not Kornacki anymore, whoever this guy is on CNN with the charts. But Trump has gotten instant karma from his little gerrymandering fight. You remember, started a little gerrymandering fight, said to all the southern states, hey, why don't you guys change your voting laws mid-decade, even though there was no census, and see if you can get us pack some more Republicans in here. Otherwise, I'm going to jail. I'm getting impeached and going to jail. Well, then Florida and Texas answered back, and they were going to change their laws, and a bunch of other people. He berated the people of Indiana. He told them to do that, and the Congress people of Indiana apparently didn't really like being berated. So then they didn't decide to gerrymander their state. So the net result of all this is that since Trump started messing with the redistricting at the beginning of the summer, it was looking like he was possibly up 5 Republican seats if they did this. But now at this point, it's most probable he's going to be down 1 Democrat. So way to go with redistricting. And Democrats, way to go with actually exploiting what these jackasses do. Hey, you know what today is? Day 39. That's right. It's been 39 days since December 19th. You know what that means? It's been 39 days since the Department of Justice has violated the order to release the Epstein files. 39 days. That's almost biblical in terms of lengths of time. In other weird news, DeSantis in Florida passed a law that was basically called a license to discriminate, basically saying that people in healthcare could turn down people for whatever reason they felt. And they were really hoping that would be cool because it would make Christian doctors turn down, people that wanted abortions or whatever. But this anesthesiologist says, I will not provide any anesthesia for any surgeries or procedures for MAGA. It's my right. It's my ethical oath. I stand behind my education and I own my business, so I can refuse anyone.
Oh, yeah.
They only thought it would hurt other people. They didn't think it would come back and bite them. A hero of the revolution, Governor Tim Walz, doing a press conference today, reporter said, what is your response to Pam Bondi asking for demands like the voter rolls in order to get ICE out of Minnesota? Walz said, well, here's a pro tip for Pam Bondi. There are 2 million documents in the Epstein files waiting to be released. Maybe you should focus on that. More funny politicians, please. You make my job very easy. I like it. Speaking of stupidity, and I know there's so much of it, but I got just the best for you. FEMA, Federal Emergency Management, was told by the Department of Homeland Security not to use ICE in any of the storm messaging that they were going to be doing with the big ice storm that rolled through the country. But DHS told him, hey, using the word ice in the storm messaging might cause online mockery. To which Seth Meyers said, what's the government supposed to do? They got this government sign that says, watch out for solid, cold ground rain.
Yeah.
What? What? DHS, stay in your lane. And I just caught this, and I don't know anything more about it than this right here, but a landmark social media lawsuit is setting to head to trial that could put the CEOs on the stand, make them testify under oath with documents and evidence instead of all the hype that gets spread around on all the media. So I'm just anxious. Plaintiff's attorney says we want these companies to be held accountable for the damage that they have done to individual people. I'm here for it. That's good news. That is good stuff all around. We always like to close out the news with a nice, warm, heartwarming animal story. And this one I thought was amazing. If you're not following the group, I didn't think the face-eating leopards would eat my face. You are missing out. They have great stuff. And Mike Gomez says, I know this group is meant to be a metaphor, but how about a laugh on this? And we see here a picture of a woman in a skiing helmet smiling with a leopard in the background. And it says, skier mauled by snow leopard after getting too close for a selfie.
Oh my God. Look at that thing, dude. You can tell.
Yeah,
It's about to fucking get something, and you're the only thing in front of it.
Yeah, you're there.
And look at that dumb, happy expression on her face.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, every time I read about the people in Yellowstone getting mauled by buffalo, like what? I'm just like, that's awesome. Were you going for a selfie? Yeah, good. I'm glad you were. Spread that story, spread that around. And finally, Carl Pilkington brings us this one with a picture of a nice octopus. It says, marine biologists have found that octopuses randomly slap fish for no reason other than spite and boredom.
My spirit animal is an octopus.
That's what we call in the business relatable content. And that has been all the news worthy of reporting for January 27th, 2026. And with that, I hand it over to my beautiful co-host, Quiet Michael, for what I'm assuming is an average industry standard length round one.
Wrong, Eric. Here comes the big long round one. Kicking it off with Trash Can Paul. We're starting things off just fucking nasty. We may not be wholesome, but we'll keep the whole in wholesome. Trash Can Paul, kicking it off. He has a picture of a Toyota, not a Toyota, it's a Scion. SCB or whatever those things are, the square ones. Says, man, what kind of terrible person would spray their license plate with Rust-Oleum 214944 in order to render it unreadable by red light and toll road cameras at night? What is society coming to?
Love it. News you can use.
Yeah, he says that they can't get you if you spray your license plate with Rust-Oleum 214944. For our listeners. I was afraid they might have missed that one. Oh, hold on. This is Trash Can again. I got these out of order, but he's got a picture of a stoplight and he says ranking every traffic color. And then he's got green as the best. Yellow takes mid. And then red, he says, is the worst. This is from subreddit Not Interesting. And a white person has their hand on a table and it says, I am the same color as Lunchable's ham. Oh, no. And you see they have a piece of ham on their hand. And like anybody who like grew up with white people, there's like a certain brand of us white people where you can see our veins through our arms.
Yep.
And this, I would have, for our listeners, this is that kid in school. This is that like that kid who's so white that they're fucking see-through. Alan_Strong70, friend of the show, Alan Strong. He says, take it personal. At this age, trust me, people know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Cast. Friend of the show, Cass, at Cass the Virgin, says chasing after a ping pong ball is dehumanizing.
Wildly
Yeah,
dehumanizing.
sorry, is wildly dehumanizing.
That makes it even worse.
I cannot tell you how many times I have stopped playing ping pong because I just was done chasing that fucking
Yeah,
ball.
For
sure.
me, it was beer pong, but I get you.
You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do anything else. Like, I can't chase this thing anymore. All right, last one for this round comes from Rob Den Bliker. He says, no offense to Jesus.
Wait, savoring.
He says, no offense to Jesus, but I would not in a million years attend an event called the Last Supper. That's all I got for round one. Kicking it over to you, TD.
Yep.
You know what?
Hi.
Let's just pretend that like I passed it to Brain and Brain passed it to you.
Word.
Ooh, there you go.
Hi guys. We're gonna do that thing I do whenever I decide to show up. We're gonna do TD's often imitated, never duplicated. Short round one, brought to you by the dumbest shit I could find on the internet. I hope I stalled enough.
Keeping
Let's
it
start this
tiny.
thing.
It's keeping
The
things tiny.
minuscule, just
Keeping it.
microscopic even.
Oh, god damn it. Hang on, my speakers just went out.
You're good, man.
Una segundo.
242. Yep, that's us. 242. Still don't know what we're doing.
We're good. Look at, come on, it's really cool. Hang on.
No,
I
yeah,
got no
you're good, man.
speakers. I can't. Hang on a second. I gotta stop.
Oh Lord.
Oh, shut up.
It's no, man. It's fine.
Bluetooth, man. Bluetooth. All right. Okay. All set. Shut up. People are teasing me. Don't mess with me during my show.
Tease numero uno. Let's do this. Come on. Damn it. Will this fucker into existence? Okay, we're kicking it off with friend of the show. You know him, you love him, Joe the Animal. Hi, buddy.
Hey, Joe.
It's this weird picture of an overpass, but like there's like this giant man seemingly coming out of the overpass and a little normal sized person crawling in terror on the road. And the overpass is labeled my butthole. The giant guy is labeled the Baconator right an hour ago, and the average size guy is my toilet. As the guy who loves the Baconator, Joe, how dare you? All right, moving on. Hot girl mess. I don't know you. Says people in LA. I'm staying away from carbs and sugar. People in Chicago. Portillo's chocolate cake is the best because they put mayonnaise in the batter to make it denser. Yes, yes, they fucking do.
They don't understand. It gets cold though, so you
Yeah,
gotta
we need that. We need that fat.
you gotta beef up. You won't survive.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I like food. Friend of the show at Messed Up Foods. It's got a picture of a bottle and a can of Sprite. It says, "Oh, y'all like ginger?" And sure enough, those bottles and cans are Sprite Ginger, new product. Darnell goes, "This shit could probably cure common cold in 2 sips." This shit here, yes, very. This a bowl of Campbell's chicken noodle soup and some Bob Barker on The Price is Right. That shit cure cancer. I said it.
Yeah.
Eat 2 saltines and call me in the morning.
Right. Moving on. Midwest versus the rest at Midwest _ friend of the show. It says Midwest red flags. Doesn't put plate face down in trash with unfinished food. Doesn't wave people through a 4-way stop. Doesn't, sorry. And thinks that any trip over 10 hours is too far to drive. I approve of all of this.
Yep.
Yeah. Under 10 hours, though. Sure. We could do it.
No, he's saying 10 hour over 10 hours.
Oh, yeah.
is too
10
far.
hours is like, that's cakewalk. Anything over
Sure.
that, man, that's what we get. That's what we get with the nitty gritty.
If it's 10 hours, if it's 10 hours or less, we could do a round trip one
Yeah,
day.
so that's a day trip.
Yeah.
No problem. Bring a couple empty bottles. We're all set.
Right. Moving on. Some dude named Simple Man. I probably don't like you. It's got a picture of a weather report, and it says, "Damn it, Jenny, no one wants your number." Because sure enough, Monday through Sunday, 8675309. Like the temps. So yeah,
Nice.
I laughed too hard at that. I'm not even gonna lie.
don't change your
Thank you, Michael. Friend of the show, I Fly High, says, "I really feel this." It says, "Me going outside to spark up," and it's a picture of Doctor Evil in a cryogenic chamber, holding something that looks like something I know what it is, and smoke coming out of his mouth. It says, "It's freaking freezing." And yes, let's just put it this way: I was allowed to smoke in my bathroom this weekend. It was so cold.
So
Oh
when
my
I was
God.
in the Army, we were in Alaska, and I stepped out, but we were just like at the airport, and it was like
Sure.
negative 20 degrees or some shit. And I step out of the airport, the military airport, so I could smoke. And it's so
Mhm.
cold that I was smoking through my gaiter.
Oh yeah.
And Sergeant Major comes out and he's like, "We're getting ready to go." I was like, "All right." And he looks at me, he goes, "I can't believe you're out here smoking in this." And I said, "It's almost too cold to smoke." He's like, "Labune, if you're not too cold to smoke now, you're never going to be too cold to smoke."
That's fantastic. Love it.
Nice.
All right, moving on. Zennials 1977 through 1983-ish. Parental discretion is advised. Uh, Friends says it's got this idiot named Carl who he made this post concerning one of my favorite culinary establishments, Waffle House. Says Waffle House is nasty, terrible cooks, idiot staff. The official Waffle House X page or Twitter page or whatever you want to call it, with the blue check mark and all the shit, says, "Hey Carl, please come say this to our face. Any location will do."
I like it. That's
You don't
true.
know how bad you done fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
Finally, wrapping up the short round one here. Ambisocial, I don't know you. Says, "We really just gonna let girls like this ruin our lives?" And it's a picture of Rhea Ripley, and I say, yes, yes, the fuck we are. Okay. And that's all I got for the often imitated, never duplicated short round one, brought to you by the dumbest shit I can find on the internet. Sizemore, go.
Lovely, lovely. Hey, I was checking on that Rust-Oleum spray paint, and it's only about $13.
Is that right?
That sounds about right for a can of spray paint these days.
Wow.
Just Googled some 214944 Rust-Oleum, highly reflective paint, and it's boom, just came right
I
up.
was about to say that was at 214944.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
kind. That's the
Yeah.
kind right there.
Well, hold on. Can you say that in my good ear, please?
It's Rust-Oleum 214944. It's about $13, $14.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Probably get that at A or any kind of hardware store, right?
Yeah, probably.
You could probably
Cool.
my favorite hardware store is the internet.
Oh, that's
Yep.
true. Then I don't have to go out in the public.
Dude, that's a great place, the internet, man. They got everything there.
www.internet.com.
Yeah. I'm just, man, I really cannot wait until this guy goes before a tribunal and we get to make fun of his height all over again. This is a
Dude, you
picture.
can't show me a picture like that. I had a mouthful of Diet Coke, man. That almost ended up all over my phone.
If they're able to find him, he could just stand up on a chair underneath the table.
See, he
Did
could
you
go hide under a shot glass.
did you check all the trash bins?
He
Is
could
him
hide
standing-
he could hide in like a size 9 pair of Crocs.
I love how in this shot he's
I got size 12 pair of Crocs around here, man. Need to have room to like walk around.
He could disguise himself as a keychain.
And put a big funny wig on him and glue a jewel to his belly. He could be like one of those little trolls from the 90s.
Anyway, man.
They could remake the 90s book Indian in a Cupboard, but it's just like Bovino in a matchbox.
Anyway, man, I hope we continue to make fun of this guy, to be honest with you, until he goes to prison. In this one, I didn't think the face-eating leopards would eat my face, which is apparently my favorite group. has this cartoon of the Tangerine toddler and a MAGA supporter, and the Tangerine is saying, "Take the guns first, due process second, bump stocks. We're getting rid of them, okay?" And the MAGA guy is rolling up his sleeves and he says, "Listen, pal, nobody steps on my Second Amendment rights with dirty shoes." Lick, 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 lick.
No.
Been a lot of interesting stuff happening lately. Apparently, the protester, the guy at the protest had a weapon, and they were like, "Well, you can't show up with a gun." And it's like, you loved Kyle Rittenhouse. Shut up. What are you just making it up? You just no, everybody. Anyway, it's great though.
This
Left
time,
and
when we
right.
point out the hypocrisy, they'll change.
Well, this time when we point out the hypocrisies, the Republicans are echoing us, which is just
That's
weird.
actually true. Yeah, it is a little
Weird
different this time.
agreeing with us. And I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, I'm so used to only being happy when I disagree with you. Anyway, this is the wholesome round, and I wanted you to hear this one from Everything Libraries, hashtag library life. Cool stories posts. I volunteered at the library. I was sorting returns when a small envelope fell out of a copy of Pride and Prejudice. It wasn't a bookmark, it was sealed on the front in shaky handwriting to the next person who reads this. I opened it. Inside was a $20 bill and a note. Today is my 80th birthday. I spent it alone. I love this book. It has been my friend when I don't have any. Buy yourself a coffee and a pastry. Read somewhere beautiful. You are loved. Eleanor. I didn't keep the money. I bought a coffee and a pastry. I found Eleanor on a system and I delivered them to her house. She opened the door confused. I said, "I read your note and I thought you might want to discuss Mr. Darcy over coffee." We sat on her porch for 3 hours.
Oh.
She isn't alone anymore and I visit her every Tuesday. So there you go. There you go. Books connect us, but love keeps us reading. And if that is not wholesome, I don't know what is. So there you are for your wholesome round. I also wanted to let you guys know that although we did not have the 50,000 people that I saw marching in negative 40-degree
Negative
weather
47,
throughout,
Eric. Negative 47.
unbelievable, unbelievable.
My
Well,
people.
not to be massively outdone, even though we were, but there were plenty of people who were also marching in front of the courthouse in Champaign in solidarity. So it's pretty
I
fun.
want to say something about this. I always wondered, like, when this would happen, when I would be at protest in other cities because something was happening in a city far away. Like, I always wondered, like, does this matter? You
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
But is like the only I don't want to talk much more about this, but right, because this show's supposed to be fun. But you have the Twin Cities here. Everybody's traumatized.
Oh,
Everybody.
yeah. Yeah.
And every single time I've seen one of these, no matter how big or small, it has really meant the world to me to see these and go, okay, like people give a shit,
Yeah.
you know? So thank you, Shambana. You never let me down.
Oh, so kind.
No.
Well, it's good to see it. I wanted to let you know it. And of course, this was posted on the WCIA Channel 3 CBS affiliate page. And I mean, dude, I go there when I want to fight. It's like Waffle House at 2
Yeah.
a.m. I'm just like,
Every community page, dude.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I got, it's a shitty hobby, but I don't care. And like, and immediately here, John Cummins says, "How about a story about all the law-abiding citizens that support law enforcement?" My buddy Jason says, "Are you having a stroke?" Shit. I was like, I texted Jason. I was like, thank you for the work that you do. The Onion has this picture of our vice president looking very solemn and holding a candle. Says J.D. Vance places a candle outside the Hooters where ICE agents were heckled.
Oh, bro.
The Onion, number one in news. They allegedly next to us. I also wanted to let you know how things are going in Greenland. I don't speak Greenlandier, but I see here a picture that says AAP NATO and Namek Pedo, and it's a picture of Jeff Epstein and President Tangerine. So
Hmm.
yes, NATO, and no pedo. That's what I think that means. And I was like, check out these cheeky Greenlanders. That's like my political campaign. Look at that. That poster has two faces and four words. That is a tight message.
Kind of makes me wish Greenland was part of America. Wait a minute.
Stop.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean
No.
it. No, I meant it in like a nice way.
Oh,
You know what? Do you remember when they were throwing out crazy numbers like we're going to give every citizen $1 million, we're going to give every citizen $100,000 and all that stuff, and it was like, hey, remember us over here?
there is.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
hey. Well, why Stepkid getting all this cool shit?
You
yeah,
should sign. You should definitely sign a land treaty with the American government, who
yeah,
makes promises to you. It's never gone wrong for anyone.
never.
Never.
Always good. You're always going to come out a winner on that one. Anyway,
Literally
so
every single time.
but I mean, here's the thing. Honestly, they'd have me if it's like, oh, we're going to give each one of them 100 grand, and we're going to give all of you in the United States 100 grand. I'd be like, oh, I mean, I'm listening. Like, I heard it though, man. The Greenlanders were like, no. I'm like, wow, okay, that's cool. They must not have as much student debt up there as we do. Healthcare's free, so yeah. And finally, wrapping out the wholesome round, friend of the show, Mike Barkley, has posted this one from Actually Chloe with a weird picture of a sort of a witchy woman in the background with some fire. Actual Chloe. Serious question for the millennials. My older cousin said she used to burn CDs for her crush, like dot 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 with fire? Question. Was
No.
that a ritual? Did it work? You guys were literally practicing witchcraft just to get a text back, and I'm scared of you all. Jake Zell says the old magic will not be discussed with the children of new.
Yes.
The old
The
magic.
knowledge will die with us. And that has wrapped up my wholesome round one. Handing it back to you, Michael.
All right, here we go. We're kicking off round two, the ostensibly second round, with friend of the show, Corn.
Hey, Corn.
As a Midwesterner, I have no problem saying Corn is friend of the show. Corn
Sure.
at 222 Corn says, you could literally approach any white girl and say, I'm sorry for how Josh treated you, and she'd start crying.
Dude,
Oh, shit.
that's
Tight.
accurate as fuck.
That is a tight joke right there.
No Dogs in the Race has this nice like painting of a cowboy, couple cowboys. Looks like they're moving a herd, cattle.
Yep.
And impact font in the middle, it says, I wonder if a butterfly ever wanted to get a tattoo of a fat chick.
Oh.
Hey, TD, I wanted you to read this one from my friend Greg.
I got you, dude. Greg says, muffin spelled backwards is what you do when you take them out of the oven. Because sure enough, muffins backward is snuff them.
Eh.
That don't even bother me. That don't even bother me, Michael. That don't even bother me.
This is from friend of the show Daniel at Tired Taurus. I I I took a screenshot of this because it just seemed like a certain kind of masculinity that I have encountered in my life. Daniel says, if a man tells a joke and it's funny, I'll wait till I get home to laugh.
Bro.
Dude, I've known guys like this for real. Never laugh at another man's joke.
Dude.
Trash Jones at Jay Zucks says, me when something really bad happens. I am strong. I will get through this. Me when I'm mildly inconvenienced. When will God kill me with lightning? I think I got two more for this round. I don't know where I stole this one from, but it says, this can't be the life I protected with a mask in 2020.
Good God.
And finally, for round two, the ostensibly second round, we have Daniel M. Lavery, friend of the show, Daniel M. Lavery at Daniel_M_Lavery says, I would never let a philosopher bother me. Let us imagine a trolley. No, I don't have to do that. And that's all I got for round two. The ostensibly second round, kicking it back to you, TD.
I was so second. It was so round.
Hi guys. We're gonna do.
Ostensibly.
We're
It
yeah,
was second
ostensibly.
and round. It was very
Yeah,
round and very second.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Hi guys. We're gonna do that other
Hi,
thing I
TD.
do. Yeah. Kate, you guys. Normally this is where I would do the inebriated round, but I'm not even gonna lie. I am. Today we're doing the oddly insurrective round.
I
That's not a word.
don't know what you're saying.
That's
Well, I
not a
tried to
word.
say a word. Oddly insurrection like. Okay, look, I don't make the words good, okay?
Insurrectile.
Yeah, there you go. I have a
Hey,
dysfunction like that. All right, moving on.
hey, Katie says this one hurts her eyes, and that's what I was trying to do.
Dude, I didn't even notice. Oh, wow, I really am messed up. Let's go. Oh, now I feel it. Come
I'm glad
on.
I'm colorblind.
I mean, you should be.
Yeah, it's better for your head.
Dude, come on, stop it. All right, acquaintance of the show, Frank Brooks,
Hey,
got
Frank.
got a picture of like a grizzly bear chilling in the mountains and shit. And it says possible career paths going into 2026. Missing hitchhiker, abducted
Ooh,
by aliens, vanished at
fun.
sea, eaten by a grizzly bear, cross country hitchhiker. Yep, that's about where I'm at. Excuse me. All right, moving on.
Good stuff. I like the grizzly myself.
Right, pot smoking atheists who love dogs. My people. It says the real dangers of marijuana, and it is a sandwich comprised of a bagel, French fries, ketchup, hamburger, a fried egg. I could do without that. I don't like eggs. Bacon and a pizza bagel. Yes.
Oh, I thought that was melty cheese.
I'd eat that. Yeah, I think your egg is melty cheese, but
Uh,
either way,
I mean, if the cheese, cool. If it's egg, gross. Moving on.
I would do that with an egg and cheese. I would do that with two eggs, two cheeses. I
Gross. Hey, Michael, you want to take this one there, big guy?
think Michael's.
Okay, well, yeah, so much for saving this one for Michael. Cool. Pot smoking atheist who love dogs. It's got a picture of some gutter skank named Bondi. Jesus Christ would never have never would have stormed a church in protest of the people who were running it. And it's that time in the Bible where Jesus walked into a temple and all the people that were, selling things and doing stuff with money, he was like, "Hey, fuck off."
Yeah, flipping tables, flipping
Flipping
tables,
tables,
and whipping bankers.
kicking shit. Oh yeah. So yeah,
No,
Bondi,
I
shut the
love it.
fuck up.
Every time I see those little bracelets with the WWJD, I'm just like
Like
flipping
he throw
tables.
down. He
Flipping
throw down.
tables is an option.
Hey, our friend the Couchman at Couchman Bakes, please follow me. Um, I posted this as no lies detected. It says me and bro stoned to the bone in the Taco Bell drive-through. And it's a picture of Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson as their characters from Zoolander, and they look like I do when I stone go into a Taco Bell drive-through. All right, moving on.
Very nice, very nice.
The Church of the Subgenius, friend of the show.
Hey. Oh, I've been to
It's
that
got a
church.
picture of this dude that stormed the field of the Super Bowl in a very weird, like bathing suit, short shoes combo, and it says a man bet $50,000 that someone would run onto the field of the Super Bowl, and then he did it himself, cashed out $374,000, and paid $1,000 fine.
My man.
My
America.
man,
That is
Fuck yeah.
incredible. That is wow.
that's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Friend of the show, Josh Freeman. Hi, Josh. He reposts from this dude named Matt Ford. Says, Bruce Wayne, how can I rid this city of crime? Alfred. Mental health care access, economic development, gun reg. Bruce, bring me a cape.
No kidding.
Listen to your inner trauma.
Right?
You can fix this. You can fix this.
Stoners, pets, and good vibes. Friend of the show. They got this post from Hannah Michaels, something like that. And it says, "This is my Tinder profile, and it's a picture of her making a very weird face in a shower cap with a towel, brushing her teeth in her bathroom." And it says, "This is my Tinder profile. I've had it for a year. 23 men have contacted me to say I'm incorrect about toilet paper. Because as you can see, if you look closely at the toilet paper roll, she's got the mullet method, which is incorrect. Everyone knows beards are superior to mullets when it comes to toilet paper. Always go over the front, not around the back."
Yeah.
All right,
wrong about
I got to
this.
point. I have to point this out. Brain did this one, and you guys were all equally angry about this, and I think you're hilarious.
Okay, if that happened, I don't remember that.
We take medicine to forget.
Yeah, I do, and I also had trauma. Moving on.
Me too.
Wait, is that
Oh
the
yeah,
end?
apparently that was not the end of my round. That is not the end of my round two. That is not
Who
the end,
fucking
sir.
wrote that German? That is terrible German.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean it's accurate, but that's not the end.
Not
What's
accurate.
different? Did I not? Oh, crap! Did I?
No.
Yeah.
Das ist die ended it in da. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh cool.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know we had more than one brother. I don't know what to tell you. I'll load him into
Jesus
the
das.
I'll load him into the next one so long as Michael can go long.
Okay, then I got more to come. To be continued.
I'm
Daddy, now what?
so sorry.
Is
I'm
that
not
it?
sure what happened. All right. Moving on. Doing mine. Yeah, the ostensibly second round. And I'll whip through them real fast. Brought to you by Fuck Ice, the most popular brand of ice on the internet today. Check out the trending Fuck Ice. It's everywhere. Here's a picture of a guy, and he's kind of smirking, got kind of an evil look in his eyes, man. And it says, "How I wake up knowing that my enemies are ontologically evil and there is no act against them, which is wrong." So, smirking. What am I talking about? Well, here's for one. Anti-QAnon memes has posted this picture, captioned, "President Trump's Board of Peace is starting to take shape." And we see the president along with Dr. Evil, Helmet, Dark Helmet, King Farquaad,
The bad
Lord
guy from
Farquaad.
Zoolander.
Yeah,
bad guy who framed Roger Rabbit.
no, that's the bad guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow. Looks a lot
Yeah,
like
a literal Nazi.
Fascinating. Anyway, thought it was pretty good. The Board of Peace was hilarious. Two of the people, like Netanyahu, couldn't fly to the ceremony because he's banned because of war crimes. Couldn't fly to the Board of Peace, and he wasn't the only one. I think Putin didn't go, and it was like, you can't go because of hilarious. This is like bizarro world. Anyway, craziness. Friend of the show, Steve Rendell, has posted this on our poor little ice midget. It says, "Dudes crashing out on social media." Caitlin Collins, journalist, says, "Wow, per Priscilla Lava, DHS has suspended Greg Bovino's access to his social media accounts effective immediately. He spent yesterday responding to people who were criticizing him and raising questions about his unverified claims about Preddy." He just couldn't let it go. Tiny, tiny little man. I want to remind you from this little post from anti-fascist poster Jeremy Weichelt. Pretty good reason for a national strike. And I would implore you to come to my page and copy this and spread this message for all, because that is a pretty good reason for a national strike. And if I know my history right, that's actually all that does it. Hey, did you guys see Korea when the president declared martial law, and then like 6 hours later, like the people of Korea took him down? He just finally got impeached and imprisoned. But like they forced the opposition party. The people forced the opposition party to actually take care of things and got a judge to do judges. Anyway, moving on. Uh, yeah, yeah. Evan Siegel also posted this same thing of Pam Bondi that this is the one he wanted you to read, Michael.
Was I away?
Yeah,
Yeah, you were gone.
Bondi
Sorry.
said. Bondi said this: Jesus Christ would never have stormed a church in protest to the people who were running it. It's just like,
You
But
know,
you-
I know why you wanted me to read it because you guys like to watch me crash out, and I'm not going to crash out, but I do want to say this. Listening to fucking politicians tell me about the Bible, which I have read more times than I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I haven't just read it.
I do 3 times and skim the
So she's
concordance.
going to tell me what Jesus would do.
Yeah,
She wouldn't know Jesus if the state was executing him.
yeah, yeah.
Back to you, Sizemore. Sorry. Ugh, it's like listening to the devil tell you what is good. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, and it's just crazy to me too, man. I said something to some conservatives that I know, and I said that I was like, well, I think the Bible taught me pretty good that if you're a billionaire, you're not trustworthy. And they flinched because the American capitalist side of them was like, whoa, wait a minute, can't just be against billionaires. And I'm like, no. It's like, and if you see me hating on preachers, it's the ones with jets. It's the ones with jet aircraft, multiple jets, any of them. And they're just like, well, but they might be doing. I was like, no, no benefit of the doubt. I'm sorry, camel. I have a needle. It's heresy. It's heresy.
You're
And like,
exactly right. But the problem is they're so used to conflating their worship of the state
yeah,
with their worship of God that when you separate them, they don't know which one to worship.
yeah. It's like I've noticed that their God is basically just an opposition to the godless communists of the Soviet Union. You know what I mean? It's like, well, we're not them, so therefore we are.
Right.
But I mean, it's just what. Anyway, it's so funny. Hey, did I hear you speak in German? Do you speak German as well as TD?
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to have you read this one.
Bort's partially moderated meme-based group page, friend of the show.
Friend?
Bort's partially motivated meme-based group page has this. I'm bad with flags. Somebody's gonna have to tell me what the flags are.
Sure. I think it's Swiss, and Austria.
Yeah.
It's a riff from The Simpsons, but for some reason they've changed Bart's or Homer's face to something I don't recognize. Is it maybe Trump?
Donald Trump.
Okay. And Trump,
Speaking of
it says to the two, he pulls up and he says to the two co-workers with Flanders driving, he says, without us right now, you'd all be speaking German. And then I'm guessing this is Sweden,
No,
Switzerland.
Switzerland. The Woodford says, Was hat gesagt? And then Austria says, Irgendwas mit einem Scheiß-Idiot.
I was wondering because I don't know how to do some of those letters. And I'm like, Scheiß idiot. That's very good. I like that.
Scheiß. Yeah, the weird B is a derivative of S. It's like
Yeah.
saying the S twice.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
Mit einem Scheiß-Idiot.
We're working a lot
Something
of
about
foreign
being
language.
I don't know, shit idiot. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure that means.
I got shit idiot out of that.
I actually did understand the Swiss.
I think that's the shit idiot is basically how they say dipshit.
Or like,
Okay.
but we should say shitiot.
Shitty.
Yeah.
Shitty. I think President Shittiot is the official term till we come up with another one.
Yeah.
President Shittiot.
So say we all.
So say we all. Now on. Till we come up with a better one. That's how we ended up with the name of this show, people. This one, I really wish I had more memes. Do you guys have any of the penguin memes? This is one of the craziest.
I do not.
So yeah, the White House posted this picture of President Shittiot walking with a penguin holding an American flag, marching towards a Greenland flag, and the internet lost their minds on this one. There was, and I thought I had a million of them. I guess there's going to be for next time, but it was pointed out that one, this is from a documentary, and it was like one of those Werner Herzogs or whatever. This penguin left the colony to walk towards those mountains that are like 200 miles away. And penguins don't live that way. They live in colonies with their brethren. This little nihilist just walked off. He's going to die. and, and the artists, the social media crew at the White House is like, you know what would really symbolize this best? And then they put the Greenland flag there, and it's like, yeah, that's the opposite. That's the Arctic, not the Antarctic, where the penguins live. The complete polar opposite of the planet. So,
But also, did nobody notice that Donald Trump also has penguin feet according to the
oh yeah,
snow?
oh yeah. And I
I mean,
mean,
he totally shuffles. So I
He's
mean, I
like
get that.
Cobblepot.
and I mean, the thing is too is that it says embrace the penguin, and like as soon as I read that, I mean, did you not hear like Donnie DeVito going, "Wah, wah, wah, wah," I'm like, but you guys don't know any of your symbolism. Anyway, lots and lots of funny memes, lots and lots of swap outs for the penguin, but I thought this was a particularly fun follow up. It was just a polar bear with the red hat and a bloody bone. So it was kind of fun. Anyway, there was a lot of stuff on that. By the way, did I mention this has been brought to you by Fuck Ice, the favorite brand of ice. The trending ice in the United States today is Fuck Ice. So also here's for a lot of the bootlickers out there. We've got the oh my God, I've forgotten the name of our favorite flag.
Gadsden.
Gaston.
The Gadsden flag, but the snake has been tied up and has a ball gag, and it says "Tread on me harder, Daddy," which I've been commenting all over places like, for example, the WCIA TV comment page, introducing all kinds of people to my mimetic skills. Here we have a picture of JD Vance applying copious amounts of eyeliner. He's got it's just beautiful little. He's got, what do you call it? Cat's eyes. I mean, I mean, that shows intention. You know what I mean? And he is blending in his eyeshadow, so it almost looks like a human flesh tone. It's really, I think it's quite accurate. I know it's AI, but it really does look like, it feels like it captures JD Vance.
Yes.
Here we have a picture of President Shittiot in a Nazi uniform in front of the swastika, and it says, "Maybe if I do more Nazi stuff, they'll forget I molest children." I thought it was pretty good, actually. And here, friend of the show, John Iceberg, has posted this with an LOL amazing. We have the final shot of one battle after another, and it just says Greg Bovino being shown his new office. It's a really striking resemblance. Joe says, "I wonder if anybody else saw the resemblance." Did you guys see that one battle after another? Well, that's the last place he's ever led into. So, it's good symbols. It's good symbols. And that is pretty much my ostensibly second round. Allegedly. Allegedly. That's it. So handing
It
it
was. Here we go, kicking off round 3, the penultimate round.
Oh my God.
I know, you ready?
I'm bracing for it.
Sammy, friend of the show, Sammy at Loser Bent says, "Yo, bro, does it smell like wrong princess in here?"
What?
Sammy says, "Yo, bro, does it smell like wrong princess in here?"
Yeah, because I totally comprehended it better the second time.
What's wrong, princess?
Oh.
Do you need some attention, man?
Okay, I get it now.
Got another Gadsden flag for you here, Eric. It's another
Ah.
snake. This one's with a leash and collar, wearing a MAGA hat, and has a red ball gag in its mouth, and it says, "Just comply, bro." Friend of the show, Pretty Bad Lefty at Pretty Bad Lefty says, "Of course, conservatives aren't mad about an ICE officer shooting an unarmed lady in the face. It's not something serious, like a fast food restaurant changing their logo or a video game having a woman as the protagonist."
God.
I really appreciated this one from friend of the show, The Ethical Dilemma. That's right, friend of the show, The Ethical Dilemma. Listen, if you're not following The Ethical Dilemma, like, do you even ever have an ethical dilemma? Like, you have to follow.
Dude, yeah, I get it. Yeah,
They're
true.
posting from the Associated Press. real news organization. Picture of some ICE goons who are kidnapping a man. And the Associated Press headline reads, research indicates that every ICE officer is a punk ass, bitch ass, hoe motherfucker.
True. True. Verified. Blue check.
It's been researched. So,
Yep. I did my research.
Steve Malden, friend of the show. Steve Malden making it big out in New York City, making us proud.
Nice.
He has this joke, and it says, in my book, the only good corpse is a dead one.
Well, yeah.
And I
That's
want you to
dopey.
notice that there's only one comment. I love this guy's comedy so much. All right, that's all I got for round three, the penultimate round, leaving only my post with the most. And it is after my bedtime. Here comes my post with the most this week from Oni.xxkxx, friend of the show. Oni.xxkxx has a picture of Bovino next to a picture of Tom Homan. And she says, replacing Gregory Bovino with Tom Homan is like shitting your pants and changing your shirt. And that's all I got this week. Kicking it back
Glorious.
to you, TD. Love you, boys. Love you, George.
Later.
Love you, Michael. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man.
All right. Heading into TD's run 3, run 5.
Okay, let's see what happens.
The
There could be all
penultimate round.
kinds of shit in here. Who knows?
Runes fry. No, I didn't know it. I don't know what it is. All right. Hit it.
Okay, well, cool. We don't have some of the other ones. Friend
I
of the
think
show.
they're all in there. You have a huge amount.
Okay, man. Friend of the show, dad jokes. Friend of the show, like I said, got a picture of a Yautja, also known as the Predator alien, and a xenomorph, also known as the alien from Alien. And then we have a staple remover and a stapler.
Dude, I can't unsee it either now.
No, it's right there, man. Konar, I don't know you, says, why does he have Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue on a decorative shelf and it's a picture of human cyborg fucking Zuckerberg? And sure enough, if you look at the background of his picture, there is a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And Tim Dillon says, Sweet Baby Ray's is good. He's trying to be human. He doesn't know it goes on the food.
It's a trophy.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Right?
Oh.
Wrong way there, buddy. My dumbass posted this one. It's a picture of 4 white people, really white people, sitting in a giant kiddie pool full of ranch dressing and vegetables in the middle of a cornfield. Probably AI, maybe not. It says this is what the vast majority of people think what it's like living in the Midwest. The vast majority is right.
I do it. Oh my God, dude, I'd sit in there with a bag of peppers and just eat them. Good living,
I mean,
man.
teach their own. All right, unhinged goblin posting. Jesus.
So
So
unhinged.
recently, the trailer for the live-action Masters of the Universe, also known as the He-Man movie, came out, and Cal says they're giving He-Man pronouns, and there's a scene where they make a nice little kind of joke. It's like Adam Glenn, the character, and he's always, he, him, and then some idiot says now they're making Master of the Universe and giving He-Man pronouns. This people won't stop until they ruin everything. They're giving He-Man pronouns. Guys, you want to tell them?
We live in stupid times.
Right. Cartoons and Weed Unleashed, my friends, says, me in heaven, which cloud the weed man at? God, get out.
Just send that
Yes.
individually, Michael.
Yes. National Park Service at National Park Service got a picture of this big old grizzly bear that I know I shouldn't hug, but I kind of want to. It says, when you look like you're having deep thoughts, but 99% of the time you're thinking about what you're going to eat later. I feel this.
Totally.
All right. Wesley Allen Riley, friend of the show, has got a picture of Barbra Streisand in front of a odd late 80s, early 90s print, wiggly shit skating rink carpet. And it says, if you're not trying to fuck, why are you at my garage sale?
That is a very legitimate question.
I have no idea
Yeah.
what the hell
See?
happened here. Moving on.
Why else do
Boycott
you go to
American
garage
Goods and
sales
Services.
other than to say,
That's Boycott American Goods and
what kind of
Services. It's
garage
front
sale
of the
do you go
show.
to?
It's a picture of a skeleton. Says me waiting on my $2,000 tariff check, my George Soros protest checks, and my $5,000 Doge check, so I can put down payment on a 50-year mortgage, buy some $1.98 gas, and save up for some hamburger meat.
Oh man, that's funny.
Moving on. Unhinged Goblin posting in front of the show.
Hey.
It's got a picture of a heavily tattooed man. By that I mean his face and neck, in a prison jumpsuit, and he's even got like like the pentagram on his forehead and shit. It says death row inmate eats an entire Bible as his last meal. And this dude comments, if you claim to be metal and you're not this guy, then you're just a fucking poser.
That's a high bar, man.
Right? My dumbass posted this one a while back. It says me. Nah, I'll remember. Me at the store, and it's a bunch of pictures of Quentin Tarantino walking around a grocery store looking lost as fuck.
It's amazing how lost he can look.
Right? And it's amazing how accurate that is. Moving on.
You look confused next to carrots too.
I mean, I do. Pot smoking atheists who love dogs once again. It says, congratulate me. I just won an Oscar. Meryl Streep gave me one of her Academy Awards. Kind of like, a Nobel Prize if you have yam tits.
I get it. Yam
Good,
tits.
good shirts, front of the show. It's got a picture of a black ball cap, and it says, are you a dangerous moron with no moral compass and a small dick? Join ICE today. He got political. Do I have any more?
Crazy.
No, that's all I got. So yeah, there was
that's
some missing memes somewhere, but that's okay.
I swear to God, I'm not sure what's happened, but I swear I
It's
think they're
okay. It wouldn't be the show if it wasn't completely what the fuck. Anyway, I got one. I got my post to you with the most. Over to you, Sizemore.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm all messed up, man. Not sure what happened to tonight's show.
No, who knows? Who knows?
It's true. It's true. All right, I'm just gonna wing it, which is a terrible idea. But I'll keep it short. We'll get out of here. But yeah, I absolutely loved all the artwork that was coming out. Here we have mascot of the show, West Virginia Mothman or Chicago Mothman. Not really sure, but I did notice that he's wearing the red kerchief of the rednecks in the West Virginia Union movement, and it says, "Psst, y'all, they're treading on you." Mothman is holding up the snake from the Gadsden flag and a boot. Psst, a boot. So much ice. I mean, so much stuff was unleashed. Here we have a raccoon kicking an ice cube away, and it just says "fuck ice." It's in a very provocative position. I kind of liked it. I really liked all the ice logo stuff. I did this when I was looking up the Google trends for the term "fuck ice," which is on an all-time upswing. So I thought that was kind of fun. Um, also saw this one with Snoopy in a big coat that just says "fuck ice," but it's Snoopy. Anyway, it's the one good thing that happens when we have a tragedy is that people just generate so much artwork. Here's a flag you can buy. It says "fuck ice." Here's a sticker. It's in the shape of an ice machine that says ice on it, but somebody has spray painted "fuck" across the door of the ice machine. And I really want to buy this sticker and stick it on an ice machine. I want to go to hotels and just I don't know why. It just gives me joy in the weird controversial ice there. Well, the artwork is what I'm saying. Here we have a post from The Onion fact-checking Trump on Greenland, and we see a picture of one of our military, you know, rockets launching here. It says, claim the fearsome 400-foot ice kaiju that protects Greenland from invaders can easily be felled with conventional weaponry. False. Sure, if you've completely forgotten about its ability to regenerate damaged cells. That's just science, people. That is just science. Hey, speaking of, you guys remember when Stormy Daniels went on Jimmy Kimmel and pointed out which size of mushroom it was? She pointed out the little teeny tiny mushroom. Oh, I was thinking about that this week. You know what I mean? I just kept thinking about that mushroom character from Mario Kart.
Toad.
Is it Toad? Is that what he's Toad?
Toad.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, just I don't know why. I just thinking about that mushroom this week for some reason. I don't know. You know, I just was thinking about all these things. I don't know why. Sort of doing it there. I thought it was really interesting too, man. Some idiot right winger was talking about how let me make it simple for you libtards. Uh, uh, Ice is Han Solo, and the dude was Greedo. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then immediately people were like, no, the Empire is America. Donald Trump is Darth Vader. Stephen Miller is that creepy little thing that crawls around on Jabba the Hutt. You know, like,
Salacious crumb.
you just can't. It just fucking hilarious. And really the capper for the whole week. Patel's point of view posted, who comes to peacefully protest with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, two loaded magazines, and no ID? And Andix Lane says, well, Kyle Rittenhouse, for starters. Like, shut the fuck, you did weeks of that, you know? Just a reminder,
Only
punching
got ratio
Nazis
on
is
that
always
comment,
cool.
too.
Yeah, I screwed up. So I'm gonna close out with a heartwarming animal picture. Here we have a picture of a cat with really distinct black under her eyes, and it says her meowscara is ruined.
Oh, bro.
Don't cry like last time. And that
Oh,
is my round three, except for my post with the most. Oh my God. I feel bad at this.
you're good, buddy.
Am I though? Am I though? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not finding my post with the most, which is wigging me out.
Good. Find mine first.
I got yours. Yours I got.
Okay.
Yours I got. Do some banter.
Um. So yeah. If you're in the greater area of my cornfield this weekend, I will be doing I will be doing three panels at some Comic-Con thing Friday evening at the I Hotel. Please watch me talk stupid.
What? You didn't talk about this.
I
You didn't.
told you this last week.
I don't remember anything about last week.
Hey guys, here's my post with the most. If he holds still.
I know, right? It's hard to pay attention, but it's I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, I screwed it up. Ah, I know. I'm a tease. What can I say?
Okay, love meow. I don't know you. It's got a little animated picture of this little pudgy dude going, "Why are dogs so happy?" And the dog goes, "We are very ignorant of most things." And the little pudgy guy goes, "So am I, but it's not working." And
I
that is
know
my post. Oh,
you and I try so hard.
I know. And that is my post with the most.
All right. I didn't get mine loaded up into this fast enough, but here it is. This is the guy poking it with a stick, Ninja, and he's poking the National Rifle Association. He says, "Come on, do or resist tyranny. Come on." And my friend Sue was like, "Well, they did post a strongly worded thing on their Facebook page." Like, oh my God. Come on. Guys, that's it. That's it. We did it. I don't know how I'm this bad at this after 242 shows, but thank you so much. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Nan. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for whoever's talking on Sammy's microphone. I like some of the stuff you had to say. Until next time, we love you. Mwah.
Woo, Mr. Beverly.
Recording stopped.
Love you, George. Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.